Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Chill10974 coming to you live here from the Chill Zone. Tonight we're going to be doing a little old school gaming. As I put in the title, maybe a little left lid too. And then if I feel like torturing myself after that, I may be doing some ships. And already we have Exerflex already in the chat. Hey, how you doing today, buddy? Hope everything's going well. There we go. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that. So we're going to be popping on over there in 1 second. I just want to open just say hi to everybody. Tonight inside the description I put some names of some of the channels down there. Down there to support your local community. And of course, I'll be putting in more and more as I go along. So if you don't see your channel on there, and I know that there's a whole bunch of people out there that I know that are content creators and do a lot of different stuff. So, you know, over time I will get more and more people in there. Those are the ones that just happened to hit the top of my head when I was typing in the description for this. Hey Zach, how you doing? By the way, thank you, Exaflex. That's a nice picture right there, coming right off one of my computers. So again, tonight we're going to be doing a little bit of old school gaming. A little out of the ordinary because you figured, okay, you're going to come on, you're going to do ships, you're going to do Wreckfest, you know, a cross out or something like that. Nah, tonight I think I'm just going to do some old fashioned shoot some zombies. Why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? Well, with that being said, let's get right into it. Give a second, click on over. Yep, we're going to fire up the old Xbox One S. That's right. Why not? Let's hope everybody's doing well tonight. You know, so you're a brave soul, Zach. Brave, brave soul. I figure I'm gonna take some frustrations out on this game. Alrighty then, let's fire this thing up. Booyah! I can believe it. Let's see, which one do we want to do? Good idea. Because it looks good in the American camos. Oh, why not? All right. Let's do it. You're not going to regret getting the Fletcher, Zach. You're going to like the ship. Though it's tech tree, it's fun. Alrighty then. Do 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 do. Oh, if there was one thing about this game, it takes forever to load. Oh, fair enough. You get to it when you get to it, right?
Folks, this car is capable of miracles, but it can't drive over 20 miles of parked cars. I think we're walking.
Don't sweat it, Ellis. At least you got us out of that mall.
Alright. Time for a little Gib Fest. Hey, if you like zombies and you like machine guns, this is going to be your jam.
Check it out. Hey. Oh, good. Now we can die there as adults. I'll hold on to these pills.
Oh yeah. No, you can... Yeah, take your time getting it. That's... I mean, honestly, if you really want to, if you feel up to it, go get the kid.
Nice shot.
Play that. That way you get a good feel for the. I get a good feel for.
Defibrillator here.
Oaks amusement park right there.
Reloading.
Oh yeah.
Don't shoot that car. Look here. Frag rounds here!
Alright, get some frag rounds deployed.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Search the rooms. Sounds like a witch. Everybody lights off. Reloading.
Oh yeah.
I can use these pills.
Oh, there's a witchy witch out here.
Reloading. Grabbing a shot.
Ooh, where's the witch?
We got pills here.
Grab the pills. Look out now! Through this door.
Grabbing fire bullets. Jockey's around. Jockey! Reloading. Fire bullets here. Through this window. Charger.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, there's the witch down there. Don't care. Okay.
Down here.
Ooh, sending it. Headhumper. Nope. Get off of me. Alright, not preferable. Alright, where is it coming from?
Throwing a Molotov.
Not bad. Not bad at all, dude.
Watch it, guys. This hill looks pretty steep.
Whoa, shit!
Whoa, 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 hey!
Whoa! Over there.
Not bad at all.
Jockey! Cool.
Down the river.
I'll tell you something though. When you do get to the Fletcher and you have it set up right, you when you get that reload down to 2.7, 2.6, 2.5,
Look.
it's gonna almost feel like you got machine guns.
Look. Up the hill.
Ooh.
Whispering Oaks. We made it. Look here.
Watch out!
Watch out! Coach. Safe house in the trailer. Hey, look out! Get inside.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I've got my base concealment down to 5.2 in my Fletcher.
I'm starting to like you guys.
Yeah, but you can get that. You can, if you set it up to be more of a you set it up for more concealment, and you can set it up for concealment and for guns with the right commander. You can actually get that reload down to like 2.6 and get your concealment down to 5.2. If you put Bay and Swarovski on there. I mean, you got to remember, since it's an American gunboat, the torpedoes are more of a secondary armament thing. So you're probably going to be using your guns more than anything else. Yeah, you want the reload. You want a gun. You want to set that up for concealment and gunning. The torpedoes, if you get 8-9 kilometers out of them, great. You're doing good. I mean, the torps are what, in the 50s for knots, 60s, low 60s. So you want to set it up so you definitely want to set it up more for
Hell yes.
you want to make sure you're setting it more up for the guns.
New stuff that ain't no good. Best light show in the business though.
I heard when they play, you could see the show from space.
What I could do is I might get hold on a second.
Made homemade bumper car ride with ride mowers in his backyard. Mower blade wounds over 90% of his body. I didn't run him over either. He somehow managed to...
Of course it needs an update. Everything needs an update. You know what? Hold on one second. Yeah, never deal with switches. All right. All right. I'll show you what I got here. So I got Vincent Mordorf as my commander. And I don't, you don't have him, I don't think. But if you do, put him on there. He's better than Halsey. If not, Halsey will work. It's pretty much almost the same setup. So you can see I got Bay and Swirsky, rank 16. So that brings down my, that will bring down my concealment. Obviously, I got the Waste Not, which gives me the Destroyer main battery reload. Observant Rage, so it gives me more, drop the reload time by 8% more. It increases my detectability for the torpedoes. Now, Halsey will work. Look at me now to just drop my detectability rate. Twist and Track. Now, this one, unfortunately, is for Vincent Mordorf, so you get, so I have that on there, and then I use Unstoppable. So, but if you're using Halsey, which is the same thing, you use Smoke in the Water to get the, get more smoke dispersion time and stuff like that, so that will be fine. So I have Aiming Mod 1, Propulsion Mod, Concealment Mod, and I did this with the torpedo launcher, so I decreased the torpedo time. You can put main battery 3 on there, but you do lose some of the speed on those 5-inch turrets. So I could get the reload down a little bit more. So my reload time, I mean, I have range out to 11 kilometers with my reload time at 2.6 seconds. So, right. And you can take a look at my turret, 180 degree turret time is 4.9 seconds. So, my reload time is 104 seconds. 9.2 kilometer range of 55 knots. And you can see my detectability is down to 5.2. With my overall detectability by air at 3 kilometers. So, yeah, I can set up and do some business. Right. So you could, with the right amount of time, with the right amount of setup, you can actually get this thing down a little bit further. You can actually, so let's say if we change the torpedo timeout. Alright, so I put that in there. Look at my statistics. My reload time's down to 2.3 seconds. So this thing, the way this thing is set now, and my 180 return time's at 5.6 seconds. So it's a give and take. You do lose a little time. You lose a little, you know, less than a second in turn time on those guns for 0.3 seconds on the reload. Right, exactly. So I'd rather have the faster turning turrets to get the guns on, and that 0.3 seconds, unless you're facing a Friesland or something like that, isn't gonna matter much. So that's why I'd rather keep the torpedoes. I'd rather have the torpedo reload a little bit faster. That way I can get the demon fish off a little bit faster. So see that's the good thing. This is where you want to get to be honest. If you're already going to get the gearing, this is where you want to go. Yeah, you can, because you have you're faster in the Fletcher than you are in the Friesland, so you can run it down. You have torpedoes, the Friesland doesn't, though the Friesland does have sonar. It's a faster reloading gun, but the one thing is that you can get more firepower to bear faster than the Friesland can, because the Friesland turret, when it turns, that rear turret comes offline to get that extra gun, to get those guns. And plus your guns, those are 120s. They're 4-inch guns on the Friesland. You have 127s on the Fletcher, so you can do a little bit. So it's a little bit of a trade. The Friesland get more shots downrange, but you got a little more powerful guns. Now, as you can see here, this is the payoff because you're already going to get the gearing. This ship here, oh, it's serious daka. When you got your reload time to 1.4, 1.5, it just rains hell down. So here's the Sumner. Again, Vincent Mordorf, no change there. So again, aiming systems mod 1, propulsion mod, concealment. Now this one I did do main battery because this ship deserves it. Of course, everything else is upgraded. There's my reload time at 2.3 seconds. Though my 180 turn time is 7.4. 145. But this is the payoff. Look at that torpedo range. So the torpedoes are about 11 knots faster than the Fletchers, but they go out over 7 kilometers further. And I still have a concealment of 5.2. And then when you go to the gearing, again, Mordorf, aiming systems, propulsion, concealment. Pretty much, yeah. Now, I did this to get the range. I could do this to drop the reload time. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, statistics. Reload 2.3. Again, same torps as the Sumner. And my detection is 5.3. So I made sneaky gunboats. I pretty much run the same thing with a lot of these ships. So I got the main battery reload because the black, because of its slow torpedoes, I could really care less about the torpedo speed. You know, so if I go to the only thing with the Kid, though, the reload time's slower in the Kid. But not by much. The only time I think I run somebody different. This is Gleaves. So it's Gleaves. So I do. Yeah, because if there's a drawback to these ships is the speed. I like being able to get off the rip and being able to move faster. These ships are maneuverable already. You know, using that, being able, if you hit an island or something like that, be able to throw it in reverse and pull it right out of there, or be able to move on really, really fast out of a smoke screen if you're getting charged or something like that. Me personally, my play style is more to do that than anything else. Now, this is the only other DD commander setup I have. This is Gleaves. I used Tanaka. Didn't you say old school, not ships? Yeah, I did, but I'm answering some questions for Zach, so, you know, you help your viewers. I can always go back to that, but I couldn't load it in without losing the game anyway. And I know you're just a funny guy there, Exaflex. So I use Gleaves, and because I put this on the Benham, so he's the only other commander I have that I use on my DDs. So I put Tanaka on there to up the damage of the weak-ass torpedoes they put on the Benham. It's not even up to PC standards. And of course I use Eric Bay. Torpedo range. Contact is intimate, so I speed up the torpedo speed. Look at me now. Cloak and dagger. So what I did with this. Now, some people say, well, why aren't you using perceptive? Because I decreased my torpedo detectability and I lower the launcher reload time so I can get more torps out. Because this is more of a torpy boat. And I got my smoke on the water and unstoppable. So when you look at the Benham, it's a little bit different. So obviously propulsion, you know, aiming systems, propulsion, concealment. So my reload time's 4 seconds, so it's a little slower on this one. But the torps, I'm getting them back in 80 seconds. I'm glad you are, Wolfie. Thanks, buddy. Welcome to the stream, bud. And the only other place where I bite it is on my detectability. I mean, I hope that helps you, Zach. I really hope that helps you out a little bit, because, you know. Oh, what did you do to Extraflex, Wolf? What did you do? Come on. Just between me, you, my other viewers. And replay forever. So let me do this. Let me put this up. So I'm going to throw this into an AI match, and I'm just going to show you a little bit about what I mean. That this ship's more, as its current setup, it's something that's pretty gosh darn good. Oh, the Venom is fun. That is the only ship in the line, other than the Summers, that you would call a torp boat for the American line. Everything else is a gunboat. Yeah, what did you do to piss him off? You had to have done something to tick him off. Do we have to bring you both in for counseling? Oh yeah, the other thing, this ship's actually gets a very good AA. Of course, it's an American DD.
Good luck and fair seas. Battle starts.
So the thing is, when you look at the guns, I can get those guns around pretty rickety quick. So I can put fire out. Yeah, but it doesn't answer my question, Wolfie. What did you do to piss him off that he wants to do this? Is that it? Because he can't time you out? Is that why he's mad?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Smoke generator started.
Alright. Here we go. As you can see, I can...
Smoke screen set.
Alright, let's change this over to something a little more different. And there we go. And that is the power of the DACA of the Fletcher class destroyer. And we still may not be done.
Our team has taken the lead.
There we go. Well, to answer what you put in there, Wolfie, I'm not overly a fan that he's trying to do that because I don't see there's any reason. Ooh, burnt him down. I don't see any reason for to do that just for the sake of doing that. I mean, not for nothing, I'm an easygoing guy, but I'm not going to let anybody do that in here. Oh! Amiyoko just got nuked. Let's throw it in the gear, yo.
Activated. Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, I did too. Here we go. Keep rolling, Wolfie. Keep rolling, my brother. You'll get there.
Engine boost deactivated.
I'm still 75 away at least from getting to 100. But I'm working on it. Come on, Fabeta, get back over here. Really? I know that's AI, but that looks like a gunboat win to me. What do you think? That was definitely a gunboat win. I'm not asking. Unless you want to reveal it. That's totally on you. I'll be more than happy to do that. Just let me know when your birthday is and I'll put a stream together. Oh. Oh. Alrighty. December 17th. Alright. Put this in here. Notes. And add. There we go. Well, we'll see what we do. We'll do something for you, Wolfie. All right. Ugh. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Now that I've done that, as I was showing you in that thing, Zach, I actually, even though it was an AI match, I still did about 80-something thousand damage, 4 kills, 215 shell hits. Started some fires. You know. Had a lot of DD. Had some gunboat fun. Alright. Forza. You want me to do Forza? That's true. I still went through and did all the other things I needed to do. Well, it didn't mean I couldn't wreck a couple of cruisers, you know, a couple of, you know, like cruiser, a couple of battleships and a carrier while I was doing it. It's not like I ran away to go chase the damage. I didn't left the carrier to last. I didn't go YOLOing like other DD players do. Oh yeah, that too.
Hey man, stop trying to fight everyone. Just ask them if they want to race.
Yeah, I'll pass. I left my Centenario in my other pants.
Oh, look at me.
James? Nolan? I thought it was you two. Welcome to Mexico.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you in the flesh. Wow. I've seen you jump cars out of planes, and that thing in the sky. How does it even stay up there?
Calm down, fanboy.
You know Horizon. Haley didn't tell me you were coming down.
Yeah, we heard the festival was here, so we brought the whole crew down for the weekend. J. Crew. And Nolan.
I'll look for them around the festival. Nice car, though. This yours, James?
Yeah, it's mine. Sweet little personal ride with some personal modifications.
This is usually where someone hands me the keys.
Just be careful with it. I've seen you drive, too. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with you.
Fanboy.
Right. Let's see what this can do.
Hey, whoa! Take...
Oh god. I love fire spamming toxicity.
Take it easy. Zach just finished fixing this thing.
Turn right.
All right.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but we've got a dust storm blowing up along your route.
Perfect.
What? No! Not perfect! Not perfect!
200 yards. Turn right.
Feels good. Let's see if we can find some dirt to tear up.
Not too much tearing it up, though, right?
Trust me, James.
Well, you're literally inside a sandstorm now, so have fun, I guess.
No, Nolan, it's fine. I wanted a new paint job anyway. So, you're just driving me out into the middle of the Mexican desert?
Don't worry, James. There's a beetle I want to show you.
I'm kind of relieved. I gotta say, I'm kind of relieved.
Ooh, flippy my carry over.
Back on the road. This thing has.
Is this the first car that you've driven? It is literally way faster than it's supposed to. I just love how much history VW has here. It all started with this guy, Prince Alfonso de Hohenlohe. He was a friend of Ferdinand Porsche. Anyway, our guy, the Prince, entered 7 Volkswagens in the 1965 Pan America. None of them finished first because, you know, 1.2-liter engine. But those 7 Beetles, they all rolled over the finish line like a parade at an average of 61 miles per hour. There were 2 Ferraris that didn't reach that. People said that old Ferdy had smuggled in some Porsche engines, so they had to get a consultant from Houston to confirm that the cars were legit. Our boy Prince Alfonso opened his dealership later that year, and the rest is history.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Woo! I didn't die. I didn't die. Yay!
What am I looking at?
This is the Hypervocho? Alejandro says it'll do over 200 miles per hour. I'm not sure how that's even possible.
Alejandro built it. That's how. Should we take it for a spin?
Don't look at me, man. You're the one who gets paid to be a passenger.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Keep your speed up. I'll call the route. Road's technical ahead, then opens up. I'll call it when you can for it. Okay, right is easier, but both ways work. You decide.
Done this before, right, Nolan?
I'm okay with it. 'Cause that's what I am. Okay. Hey, just let me catch my breath here.
You know, I've got an idea. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, let's build a car. You up for that?
Absolutely. I'll see you at the test track at dawn.
At dawn? Why? I mean, yeah. See you there.
Oh, donut. Now if I get back into my cool Cadillac.
Hey, is this thing on?
It is on, James. We're announcing Festival Playlist. Read your notes, man.
Cool, yeah, so we built a car and we threw it around a rally course.
Go check out the Donut Media Horizon story where we did that.
This is everything you need to know to get up to speed on the Lincoln Co. number 100 Cyan Racing 03.
James, we're not on YouTube. This is for the Horizon Festival.
I knew that. Still a really good car, Nolan. Let me have this. Anyways, the Cyan concept is what you get when you build a road car out of a world touring car. Uncompromising engineering that performs on all roads, in all seasons, and in all conditions. Get it now. Use it everywhere.
Welcome back, Christopher.
Hey, we're at the test track. Got my coffee. Just, you know, drop by whenever you're ready to build a car or something. On your own time.
No worries. I'll be right over.
Hey guys, what do you think about this car? You like this, huh?
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I got a few extras I was screwing around with too. So I had that one I made. Wow. Check this thing out. (1953) C1 Corvette, baby. This car is sick. If you want. See what else I got in here. So I got the Vet, that beautiful CTSV. Wow. Viper GTS ACR. See what else I got in here. You can definitely try, buddy. By the way, this right here is my favorite car. Not the Subaru, you moron. That's the Subaru S209 STI. Oh, are you offended with this? Alright. Alright. I hear you. Well, I got the car that can rip the doors off that thing and then some. By the way, this thing right here, Ford Focus RS. Here we go. We're sending it. Watch the speedometer, Wolfie. You ever seen a 211 mile per hour Ford Focus? 221 miles an hour. Is that better? I'll get back in the Corvette. I only got 80 some odd.
Right. First step is we gotta choose a donor car. What do we got, Nolan?
Got a couple of options. Which do we want to work on? Remember, if you want to work on a different car later, come back here and pick it from this list.
Ooh. That was a jump. Not only is it the Trans Am, it is the Trans Am.
Just hit the button to bring up the upgrade menu at any time.
We're gonna swap the entire drivetrain. All-wheel drive is what we need to make a rally beast out of this. Check conversions for that.
Gearing is where you start. This lets us tune acceleration and top speed without affecting PI.
AI Kraken.
It's basically free performance, but don't tell anyone that. As you shorten final drive, you increase acceleration. Lengthen it to increase top speed to the car's maximum. Watch the graph to see your changes. Adjust final drive until the final gear tops out at maximum speed. So, make white line touch far side graph. Got it.
Yeah, I know, it still is kind of funny.
Hey, nicely done.
Don't worry about the cost of upgrades just now. James will get that.
What? Fine.
Alrighty, come on. Hey, good job, buddy. Yeah, probably.
Tires, check and check. Oof. Yeah, looking good. That should do it for the first pass. All right, take it around the test track.
So, this is the Horizon test track. Looks like there's routes for asphalt, mixed surface, and even off-road all signposted up. Nice. Is this new?
Yeah, pretty new. I can't wait to bring all my other cars here.
When you're ready, bring up the upgrade.
Ooh. Legends of War Thunder mobile game or two? Huh. Interesting.
Hey, I've just finished setting up. Head on over when you can.
400 yards. Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alrighty then. So what are we talking about over here? Let's find out. Go back and scroll. I was busy tuning a car. PG Rapid hasn't posted on the vehicle quite a while. Maybe he's experiencing what we're all with teammates. Well, that's probably true. That's true too. Well, one second. Now, okay. Anyway, so I know I played around and it wasn't exactly what I would call a fantastic stream. I usually do much, much better than that. Anyway. What do you mean I'm still lucky? Well, anyway, one of the things I'm going to probably end the stream on was, again, some other stuff that's... I know other content creators have done it, and I know that Goes has recently done it too. Oh, thank you. One of the things I wanted to definitely say in regards to World of Warships. Now, I want to get into this and just do this in a very brief manner because it's not like we're breaking any new ground here or anything of that nature. Where I agree with a lot of people is in a lot of the same places where a lot of us have been complaining before. The lack of absolute, the lack of total awareness from Wargaming themselves on the Legends side. They have they give tips and how-tos on the PC game. You can even find a few here and there for Blitz. That's pretty pathetic. But Legends, it's like, show up, open your wallet, and buy me. Honestly, they need to find a way to start helping teach the base, or try to find a way to get the new players and stuff like that to start accessing the content that's being created on YouTube or Twitch or whatever platform is out there. I mean, I don't even think it really even matters. But they're not even doing that. They're just happy to have all these premium ships out there, let people buy them, Wallet Warrior or whatever, work their way in the higher tiers. They're not grinding, they're not learning, they're not learning how to angle their armor, they're not learning how to maneuver their ships or aim properly or how to play the type of ships that they're in. They just go out and potato and ruin the game for a lot of other people. I know. And I agree. But here's the thing, though. They don't want to do it. At least they don't see that they don't need to do it. You know, at the very least, finally, at least for the Bureau, they're forcing people to actually have to go and get ships to complete the Bureau projects to get these legendary tier ships. So if you haven't grinded your way up to the tier 6, tier 7 destroyers, you're not getting the daring. Or, you know, the same thing with the French. I mean, it doesn't really matter. At least that was something. People need to learn how to do the grind, play the ships, and things like that. Now, I can't say that I wasn't immune from this, because when I started playing, I kind of went in the same way. You know, I got some premium ships. I did grind, and I really didn't play. I got obliterated every time I went out there. I spent money on ships. Hey, this looks really cool. I bought the ships because I knew the ships and stuff like that. And you know, but you know, I actually decided that I wanted to learn how to play the game, and I started watching. I actually went out and started watching Spartan. That must have been fun, Wolf. No, I started watching Spartan. I watched his welcome to and how to play videos and stuff like that, and which led me on to other content creators and things like that, where I actually watched and learned how to play the game. Am I a great player? No. I still go out there and I still make mistakes and stuff like that. Good on you, Wolfie. And I'm still learning the game. But I'm at a point now where I'm actually able to see the mistakes I'm making and fix them, and be able to, at the very least, in some small way, to be able to show people how to play some of the ships and things like that. And, I mean, I'm far from being the best, and I'm okay with that. Which brings me to the next part of this. I'm not going to call it a rant, but I'd say this complaint. Now, our teammates. Now, these said people, they get these higher tier ships. They don't really go through the grind. They don't understand how to play them. Nor do I think, do they even ask how to play these ships or whatever it is, come in and say, oh, it's a game, what the hell. And we're getting these 3, 4, 5 minute matches. You get longer matches than fucking AI sometimes. At least the AI can put up a fight. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And it lowers the quality of the game, and it lowers the it lowers the enjoyment quotient of the game, and increases the frustration with the player base that actually likes to play this game. So, yeah, it actually does stuff like that, and it kind of drives people a little bit on the crazy side. You know? So yeah, we sit there and we complain about the problems and everything else. See, yeah, exactly, Wolf. And people like Spartan and T-Bull and Hipper sometimes, but he's a little weird. And in a lot of cases, Aaron and Peak, and the list goes on. I mean, Ghost. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We can find content creators that actually, that have either are still putting in the effort or have put in the effort and tried and everything else. But we chose to find those people on our own. Well, Spartan also dug his own grave a little bit in regards to him, in regards to his CC status and stuff like that. But the thing is, though, he's still the largest content creator for Legends on YouTube. He still has input and sway and other stuff like that, at least with the community. I don't think anybody has any sway with wargaming because they're going to do what they do. They're here to, I mean, they're a company. Yes, they want to make money and stuff like that, but I don't think, well, what they're doing is they're making the money in the short term and wrecking the game in the long term. So we're getting bad games. We're getting a lot of bad games, bad teammates, and it always seems to be the one that you're on. Most of the games are romple stomps. I mean, there's hardly any sweaty matches out there. If you get into a lot of sweaty matches, then that means the potatoes are no longer there. No, that's good. No, but I'm trying to, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to literally look at it from a logical point of view. I'm not going to get into some of the stuff. I mean, obviously, and I also think that because they have a lack of interest in seeing people prosper in this game, they also have a lack of interest of fixing their game. We still have issues with the auto aim. We still have issues with bad dispersion, where you can literally sit there, aim at the hull of a ship, and watch your shells fly over the top of the ship. Or land in the water. You know, the RNG system's a little messed up. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on. The maps aren't big enough. There's not enough maps. You know, whatever. We can. And they stick with a lot of the content, and they just throw ships out there for money. You know, and where I have a tendency to part ways with some other persons, say like Ghost and stuff like that, is I don't think we needed nor wanted another Japanese sneaky Japanese torp boat at tier 8. That's now a gunboat. That's going to be even worse than the Shimakaze in some ways. We didn't need that. No, that's what they want. They want money. No, they added tier 8. Great. I was happy they added tier 8. But what's the difference? Tell me what the difference is between Legendary playing in tier 7 or tier 8s playing in tier 7s. There isn't a difference. You're still fighting a lot of ships that you're going to get blapped. And they just add more and more of that. I didn't think this update was great. There are some people say, hey, this one was better. Yeah, in some ways it was better. Okay, we got ports we can go through. Great, wonderful. I'm all happy for that. You know, they changed up the bureau a little bit. I like that too. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. But they're adding. But what have they really done? They fixed the chat. They fixed the chat wheel issue. Whoop-de-doo. But what have they added? We're getting what? The Daring, great. I'm happy for that. The Hi-80, who cares? You know, that ship that ship doesn't belong there. It doesn't belong here. There was no need for it. You know, Black Friday, garbage. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to no disrespect to anybody else there. I think the whole Black Friday thing this year was a complete and utter waste of time, and it was garbage. I did not spend one friggin' dime on that. I ended up getting a ship out of the free box. Whoop-de-doo. I know people who went out and spent and dropped the cash to get the dubs to go get the Bismarck B. Why do I want to pay money for a tech tree ship? Then we're just going to play around with some stuff and then call it a premium. And now we're going to charge for it. There's no difference. I'd rather have my Bismarck B. My Bismarck. Or my regular Z39. Or whatever ship that was in there. I really don't care. I thought that was a sleazy, crappy move on Wargaming's part, because all it is, that was just a money grab. A complete 100% money grab. Yeah, a little bit. It's a good ship. She can hold our own in Legendary. But she's OP for tier 7. Or a little OP, not too bad. So, yeah. But my point is this. We're not concentrating on fixing the things that need to be fixed. Okay, we're getting these little things here and there. And everyone's still, we're going to get training rooms. We're going to get training. I hope so. Doesn't necessarily just because they said they're going to do it for the second time. Doesn't mean we're going to get them. Well, the main's a piece of garbage. It's the Walmart version. It's the Walmart version of the fucking Montana, and the Montana's light years better. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what we're going to get for update campaign ship? And we do need training rooms. But we need to. They just have to come through. I mean, are they going to? Are we going to get? Are we going to get ranked and stuff like that every single update? Something that's going to keep us all engaged. Not crappy rehashed Halloween stuff. Are we going to get, are we going to get campaigns or something? Anything. I mean, anything that's going to keep us engaged. But to me personally, where wargaming lets us all down in this community is their lack of ability to give a shit about the players that have been here for 2 or 3 years, that have learned how to play this game, enjoy playing this game, and everything else. And not helping fix this game and fix the community, the new people who are coming in. Because they're going to come in, they're going to play like idiots, they're going to spend some money, they're going to get their money in the short term, whoop-de-doo, and these players are just going to pack up and leave. At the same time, you're going to be losing your long-term player base because we're getting sick of the garbage. Wargaming, they're probably not watching. They probably don't care. I'm a little tiny itty bitty channel that's got 20 some odd viewers that does World of Warship content here and there and what have you. You know, between Twitch and YouTube, with 30, maybe 40 people that subscribe or follow me, it doesn't mean anything. I'm not going to affect their spreadsheet or anything like that. And I'll probably either be called a snob or toxic or something like that. I'm going to say this to Wargaming. Do you think that the problem is the player base or the people who've been following you the longest? A long time and playing this game since it's come out and stuff like that. You're absolutely 100% wrong. The problem is you. The problem is that Wargaming has not invested the time or the time necessary to make this a real tight community and make this game worth playing every single day. The player base is horrible. The play style is horrible. The people don't have a clue. It's too easy to get into high tiers. And the only thing that you care about is making the next dollar. And I could probably tell you this in a very simple economic way. You will make more money in the long run keeping this game alive, making it interesting, and keeping it viable, not only with a solid base of people and people who spend time watching the content on YouTube and Twitch and everything else. You will make more money in the long run if you invest and make this a game that people want to continue to play. And if that is not your goal, then you know what? It's time to stop. Let us go find something else to play. It's that bad. And you know what the worst part of it is? Wargaming isn't going to listen to this. They're not going to listen to anybody else. They don't care. I mean, we can sit there and harangue them, send emails, type in the community chat, in the community Discord, send in complaints, make rant videos, and do all these things. But it's going to come down to the fact that as long as the wallet warriors are out there and dropping the money, to buy the dubs, to buy their ships, and buy out their campaigns, and do all these stupid little things. Or, if the player base decides to leave, especially their hardcore player base, and we just turn our back on the game, they're not going to listen. And to me, that is the absolute saddest part of all of this. Now, I know, guys, you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. It doesn't really matter. And hey, Monty. Nope, it's not a matter of what happened. I'm just closing out my stream with a little bit of a rant about wargaming. It's not really a rant. I think it's more of a list of complaints. I mean, to be totally honest, I honestly think that wargaming is killing their own game. No worries, buddy. I mean, wargaming is killing their own game. And that's it. And it's too bad. And now I'm going to say something incredibly positive. World of Warship Legends is a very, very, very good game. Obviously, you can see by the graphics and the ship details and a lot of other things. I mean, there's a lot of very good things that are going for this game. That it was very well put together and very well done. I mean, it's still got bugs, but the fact is they're not fixing those bugs. But again, that's a whole other rant for a whole other day. The biggest problem, like I said before, facing this game. Oh, absolutely, Monty. But the biggest problem that faces this game is the players. It's the bad players. It's the bad players that are coming in there and making these matches garbage. The dev team, I'm just going to say this, the development team needs to understand that they have to find ways to freshen up the game. But I'm going to say this, to be honest. You can sit there and add all the maps and all the campaigns and all the different stuff and whatever. It's never going to change until you fix the fucking player base. If there's anything that, other than training rooms, if there's anything else that they need to fix in World of Warships, is fixing the player base. Help teach the player base. Help them get better at this game. And that is what really is killing World of Warships Legends. That's the point. And then the thing is, like I said earlier, Monty, it's not the wargaming dev team and stuff like that aren't even lifting a finger to put tips or anything like that into the content to help these players, or at the very least, without even making that much of an effort, putting links in to go to find content creators that are actually trying to better the player base. That is that's a problem. They won't even do that. And it's actually kind of sad. Because that's going to be the thing that's going to end up killing this game in the long run. I mean, Monty, you're a good player. Wolf, you're a good player. Zach, you're a good player. You know, I'm all right. I'm not great, you know, but you see guys like, you know, and Spartan and T-Bull and Peak, Aaron. No, put your people in. I mean, Janks. I mean, a lot of these guys, they're really good players. And they're frustrated with the game. And for me, you know, and Ghost and stuff like that, I mean, let's put it this way. I'm a middle-of-the-road player. I'm not even actually that good. And I'm frustrated with the game. And it's because of just bad teams. I get tired of going and sitting there and fighting it out over my cap or something like that. And then when I finally look up to see what's going on, half my team's gone. And it's only like 3 minutes into the friggin' match. But see, that's something. If they expand the divisions. But that's also the point behind having training rooms too. They don't have to do much in the actual standard battle, because at the very least, if you're going into training rooms and you're playing in there, at least it gives the player base, the experienced player base, to be able to go in and do something like clan battles, things like that, which is another thing they need to introduce into World of Warships Legends, is they need to bring official clans and the ability to do that. But the thing is this, at the very least, you'd have a place to go and do stuff. And we can fight and we can play against better players and let the potatoes potato. At least it gives us a little bit of an escape. But it still doesn't fix the overall problem. So the only thing I can say to all of you, at least from where I'm sitting, I'm just a very small content creator. I'm not even a blip on a radar screen. Honestly, keep bugging the shit out of the wargaming. Tell them what the problem really is. And say, hey, look, there's solutions out there. There's solutions they don't even have to spend any money on. Because I got people who are already doing it. Just point people in the right fucking directions. Put some tips in. Do something. Get off your dev asses and do something. That's all I'm asking. Because it is going to get to a point where we're going to hit that critical mass point where you're going to see a lot of people just leave the game. We're done. And never come back. So we'll go out and find other content to play. I don't know what to say. And I know you guys are, putting up stuff in there and but they need to know about that stuff and they be like, hey, look, these are things that can help fix this game. Whatever. At least give us some parity with the PC version with some stuff. And yeah, I hope they are true to their word for training rooms. I hope they're true to their word. Because they need to be. Enough people are pissed that I think if that doesn't come in, I don't think a lot of people are going to hang around. Look, I don't like going off like this. This isn't fun. This is not a fun thing. I'd rather be playing games, having fun with, doing divisions and stuff like that and trying to play games and whatever, but this is the unfortunate reality we've kind of gotten ourselves into. And at the very least, I always like to tell people, it's like, if you got a voice, use it. Well, I may have a very small voice in the annals of this wonderful little YouTube channel of mine, but at least I have it, and I'm using it. If you guys got any other ideas or anything like that, definitely go ahead and just tell them what's bugged their asses to the point where they're either going to have to put up or shut up. Here endeth the rant. One thing I am going to start, one thing I have done, and I'm going to start doing in my description below, is I'm putting the name of content creators. And I'm going to expand the list more and more and more. Be it small channels, big channels, doesn't matter. And I'm going to want to tell people to steer them to go to these other channels. Regardless. Hopefully the people can learn something. And if you were in here and you are a content creator and I didn't get your name in there, I apologize, but I'm just started off with what's in that list right now. Who knows, Monty? They're probably sitting there they're probably sitting there with their square pegs and round holes trying to find a way to fit subs into this disaster called Legends. Or find some other way to... Yeah. They do more they do more with Blitz than they do with this game. That's the pathetic part. I'll be adding those in. I just quick typed all that stuff in there. I can get your URL. I'll start adding that stuff in there. But at the very least, I can steer people. At this point, I can steer people. No, I have it. I can put it in there. Don't worry about it. It's a first attempt because this was kind of a spontaneous type stream. So, and I just, while I was typing in the name for this particular stream, I just decided to put the stuff in there. It will get more professional as we go along, don't worry. But with that being said, and I'm going to end on this. I'm going to end right here. So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I know it wasn't exactly a fun-filled, action-packed stream, but it is what it is. So what I will definitely say is, if you're on the Twitch side, I know I got somebody watching over there. Thank you. And make sure you hit that, if you haven't done so, hit that follow button, hit that notification button, so you know when the more content is coming up. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you have not done so, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button so you know when content's coming on. And please put some comments down below. And in this particular instance, I want people to put... Thank you very much. Put comments down below. Put ideas and things like that that you think that Wargaming should see. Honestly. Because, granted, I think when they find out more and more people are complaining about it, especially on YouTube, then maybe they may actually turn around and start paying attention. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I very much appreciate you stopping by and hanging out in the chill zone. Everybody, please have a good, safe night, and we will see you again later. Peace.